We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. This game always brings up a lot of old memories. Classic games through the years between these two.
I'll tell you what, those were great battles, and this rivalry is really born from those great games.
They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. Moore in to kick this one off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is handled by number 26. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
The Steelers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The backs are lined up in an I. Gets the pass off. He goes up and grabs it.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
Second and maybe 3. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Pump faking, throwing. The defense has it.
The key to the play was pressure. They force a quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. Ross, the lone back, gives the ball off. Number 39 comes up to make the play.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
4-yard gain on the play. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line. Cross with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first. The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Looking for room. Nice play fake. And it's complete. Ward comes up to make the play at the 12. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
12 yards needed to get into the end zone. The Steelers with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Brooks is there on the stop at the 6-yard line. Cross with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Six yards to go for a touchdown.
Hey, let's go. Let's go now.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Number 94 comes up to make the play at the 7. Defensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage. It's third down and 5 to go. Ross, the lone setback. Richard, the motion man. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked up. Harris was his intended target. Will put them in the lead if he makes this. Veteran kicks it through.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
This one is handled by number 26. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. Ball on their own 26.
First and 10.
Give it to the halfback. Keeping it a fit. Number 49 is there for the tackle at the 30.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Second and 6. Ball on the 30-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Here we go, baby.
Out of the I formation. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Let's go now. Nothing. We don't get nothing. Don't make a play.
They're blitzing with the pass. The defender's got it. The 30. He lost it. The lineman scoops it up. They got that one back. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 23. Hunt sends a man in motion. Gets the toss to the right. Number 56 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Only one man back. Gets rid of it. T comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line. Simpson makes the catch, goes for about 3 yards. That'll bring up third down. So they've dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Defense, get ready.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Closing in with the pass. Knocked away.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 36-yard line. Number 31 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 43-yard line. Ball on their own 43.
The drive at the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go, let's go.
Here they come. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. A little too much touch.
Grant, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ross, the deep man, on the carry. Michaels is there on the stop at the 49.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Steelers with a four-man front.
No more, fella.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Number 39 gets to him just as the ball arrives, and he knocks it loose.
He played that well. You know, it looked like he knew exactly where that route was going.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line.
Ball at their own 10.
At the 10-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Here they come. Throwing. Jumps up. He has it. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing a blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
Second and 8. Ball on the 13-yard line.
They soft, man.
The Raiders line up in the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
All he could do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Third and 8. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Only one man back.
Go, beat you.
They're coming with the blitz. Throws it. Almost picked off.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 47-yard line. The
First and
Raiders
10.
will start the drive at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders line up in trips bunch. They'll pass on first down. With the pass, he finds his man.
Good play right there. The defenders forced him to make a move that would get him nowhere.
Just about a 3-yard gain. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here we go, baby. What we gonna do to make the play? Let's go.
On the carry. Number 26 is there on the stop at the 46.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Gain of 3. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43. The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Spins away from the tackle. Michael comes up to make the play. At the 42. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Going for the deep man. The pass falls incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Watch this.
Crane will work out of the shotgun. Throws it. Drops the interception. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. The defense lines up in the nickel. Fires this one deep. Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. He'll try to place this one inside their 5. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 11.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Keep moving.
They line up in the I formation. Edwards moves in motion.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Off his back foot. He is there for the tackle at the 19.
Now, what's different about these kinds of screens is the fact that they don't take quite as long to develop as the screen plays to the back. Usually the quarterback will take a step or two, then fire it to his receiver on the outside. It's a quick play. It's very effective when it's run right.
All day, baby. Come on. Lucky. We turning it up.
To carry it, they're going to spot this one at the 18. He records his third tackle of the game. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Ball on their own 18. Carson, the lone back. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. Punt fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
Yeah, he excels on third down. Some quarterbacks just do.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. They give it to the halfback. Blair is there for the tackle at the 28.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Here we go. That's coming through, baby.
Carson, the lone back, fakes the handoff with the pass. The 40. Number 49 is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. Hunt doing an excellent job on this drive. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Let's go.
Tosses it out to the right. Blair comes up to make the play.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 48-yard line.
Nichols in motion. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0. Raiders.
3. The Steelers. Nothing.
The teams as switch sides. We'll start the second quarter. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on. I can do it, baby. Hey, let's go. Deuce it. Don't make a play.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 52 comes up to make the play. Carson picks up some tough yards there. On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. With the pass, Owen hauls him down behind the line. Good tackle by the cornerback, stopping him from getting a first down. Punt number 3 is upcoming. And he chooses not to return this one. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Don't stop that motor.
Richards, the motion man.
I'm coming through, baby. Check it. Watch the play.
Might have been early movement up front.
False start on the offense. Number 64.
Number 64 is flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Everything you got. Watch your man.
Hand it off. Brooks is there on the stop at the 12.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball on their own 12.
Go low. Go low. Come on.
Ross, the lone back.
Do something. All right, let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Number 94 is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line.
That was a good job by the back who just saw the hole, and boom, he hit it right in there for a few yards, and he got the chain gang moving.
Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Whip.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
What's left? Hey, watch the ball. Keep it up.
With the pass, Brooks comes up to make the play at the 41. We have an injured player. Looks like he'll make his way to the sideline under his own power. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we come. Watch it back. Let's go, man. All right, here we go.
With a counterplay, Ward gets right in there and brings him down. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Yeah, when you run up the middle, the offensive line needs to create some type of room. Otherwise, he's going to bounce right out of there and look for other places to run. Sometimes that'll result in a loss.
A report now on the injured player. The team is indicating it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal, so he is done for the day. Handed off to the back, pushes off. Ferris is there on the stop.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
I can do it, baby.
Pollard, the man in motion.
Gotta keep our feelings. Not today.
Gets the pass off, and he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
The offensive coordinator called a good play, and the quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Sapp is ready to punt this one away. Number 26 looks like he's ready for the return. So stop this one where it went out. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Get it up. Here I go.
Carson, the lone back. Hand it off. Andrews comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Hey, let's go one deep.
He tucks it away. Johnstone got very good penetration there. He couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
3rd and 7.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
One up. Here we go, baby.
Carson, the lone back. Play action. Pressure. Pump fakes. Incomplete pass.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Number 31 will go back to accept this punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Ross, the deep man.
Keep moving. Good shoot.
Little misdirection. Now that's a stiff one. Ferris is there for the tackle at the 30. Ross running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation.
I'm coming through, baby.
With a counter play. Sheds the tackle. Miller comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line. Ross fighting for yardage that time. Was able to reel off a nice gain. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Hands it off to the back. Michaels is there for the tackle at the 42. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Come on. Get some slack going.
The Steelers with a 4-man front.
Play hard and fast, baby. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
With a counter play. Number 39 comes up to make the play. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Ball right around midfield.
One back. Watch the play.
The Raiders come out in the bunch formation. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the pass, short completion to the wide receiver on the right side. Harris didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
We turning it up.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. A little juke there. They're going to spot this one at the 44. It's the 4th stop he's made today.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Here we go, baby. Everything you got.
Ross in the backfield. Stewart in motion.
Let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Tosses it left. The back breaks free. Brooks comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, The defender's left lying there in his back.
Ball on the 34-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up.
Watch the ball.
Harris moves in motion. He hands it off with the pass, and he goes out at the 23-yard line. Number 82 brought it in just before he fell out of bounds. Good catch for a first down.
You talk about coordination. That is not an easy thing to do.
Ball on the 23-yard line, and this is the 9th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Watch the snap down.
They're blitzing. Pressure coming. Good protection. Stepping up.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second, but you got to get your hot receiver pretty quickly involved, or you're going to take shots like that.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
32-yard line.
The Raiders line up in Tripp's bunch. Number 39 is there for the tackle.
They've had good running, good blocking, good play calling. That's really helped them establish this running game early.
It's 3rd down now, and to convert, they have to get it to the 13. The Steelers come out in a dime package with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. Los Angeles comes up short on 3rd down again. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Moore comes in to kick off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by number 26. He forced a 3-and-out on the offense's last possession. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is.
The Steelers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in with the throw. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 34. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
Going to the air on 1st down. Looking for the long completion. Almost intercepted. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
Drops back. Under pressure. Fires this one deep. Knocked away. Edwards was deep down the field. He couldn't hold it in. Number 40 with the coverage.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Pressure with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 52 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. He'll drop a few like that one.
Number 11 comes into the game for the punt. Number 31 is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line. First and 10.
The Steelers come out in a dime package with the pass, and he hits his target. Harris makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Second and 4. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield.
Yeah, you see me. No sense. Come on. Let's go.
Pressure coming. Fires this one deep. Nearly intercepted. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play on the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions. The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the right. Michaels is there for the tackle at the 47. Ross up there in an area where very few have gone before. 2,000 yards rushing.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Play football. All day, baby. Come on.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. He was tipped.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Number 26 was there on the coverage.
If this coach is anything like I think he is, he won't be satisfied with the lead, and he'll have his guy throwing to give him a chance at some more points before halftime.
47-yard line.
There we go. Let's go.
Rolling out to his right. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Ward had the coverage on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Solid 29. Solid 29.
Out of the gun. Crane sends a man in motion.
All right, here we go. Let's go, boys.
Throws it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. He barely got that one off.
That wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Sack will come in now to punt it away. Number 26 back to return. Fair catch called for.
First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Hunt with a man in motion. He hands it off. Shaw comes up to make the play at the 13.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
And this should be the last play of the half. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 6-0. Raiders.
The Steelers.
Washington looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice distance. This one is fielded by number 31. Ball on their own 20. The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Ward is there on the stop.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
So a gain of about 1. Did not get into a rhythm in the first half, and let's turn to his passing chart now to discern where he struggled. The Steelers come out in a 4-3.
Let's go now. Here we go.
Running to the right side. He was really hit hard on that play. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. The long pass over the middle. It's batted away. Mathis was the intended receiver on that play. Little with the coverage. Sapp is ready to punt this one away. Number 26 sets up, waiting for the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Defense, get ready. It's on.
Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Tanner comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
One back.
Carson, the lone setback. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Morrison was his intended target.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on. Let's turn it up, D. Good shoot.
Hunt sends a man in motion.
There we go, D. Play football.
Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. T had his hands up.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Third and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Get some slot guys.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far.
Get nothing.
Stepping up, going deep. He can't stay in bounds. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Number 11 comes into the game for the punt. Number 31 into return. From the 16-yard line. Number 31 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 21-yard line. It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Blue Jay.
Only one man back.
Under 10.
Rolls right. Throwing. Drops the interception.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
What screen?
They line up in the I formation with a counterplay. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the open.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Whip.
Gets rid of it. And he can't hang on.
He's a competitor out there. He wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Sapp will come in now to punt it away. Number 26 is back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line.
Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Carson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
On the play.
Second and 4 coming up here.
On the 39-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. A little misdirection. T comes up to make the play at the 38. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
It's third down and 5 to go.
38-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Closing in, gets rid of it, and it's caught. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
So they have first and 10 here. They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance. He can't find anywhere to run today.
Second and 12. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we come. Here we go, baby.
Carson, the lone back.
Danny. Blue Jam.
A little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
And they'll face a long third down here.
46-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today. The defensive coordinator knows their tendencies. He sent his guys out there looking for a pass. He put it up, and boom, they get the interception.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 50. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. It's broken up. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Whip. Watch the snake. Let's go now.
Ross, the lone back. Crane sends a man in motion.
Let's go.
Proceeds the handoff. Brooks is there for the tackle. Cross runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it to the 40. The Steelers with a 4-man front. Under pressure with the throw. Almost intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Again, they're unable to move the ball into scoring position and are forced to punt for the 7th time in the game. The coverage was great on that one, downing it at the 3-yard line.
I can guarantee you that the defense is walking onto the field thinking about coming up with some kind of big play here.
Deep in their own territory.
On the 3-yard line.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down. He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Second and long.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
Pressure gets rid of it. Incomplete pass.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. He tucks it away. Great fake with the pass. It's batted away. 4th down upcoming after the receiver failed to make the catch.
The offensive line did a pretty good job of protection, and the quarterback did his job. He just couldn't get the pass under control.
Number 31 lines up deep for the punt return. From the 46-yard line. Number 31 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 38-yard line.
The Raiders will start the drive at the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Whip.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3.
Keep the throttle down. Defense, get ready. On the 10. Yeah, you see.
Hand off to the tailback. Michaels tucks him down at the 37. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get me going. Not today.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Number 94 is there for the tackle.
No gain.
Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
It's third down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
They come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Rolls right. Gets the pass off. Number 26 comes up to make the play. At the 36. That tackle by the corner will bring up 4th down. Moore will have to get all of this one. Clearly not the result he was looking for. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 43-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Number 49 is there on the stop at the 49.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. Blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, watch the screen. Watch your eyes.
Hunt starts out of the shotgun. They're coming with the blitz. Down he goes. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Big play now, big play. Watch out.
Carson, the deep back.
Here we come. Bring it up, baby.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Owens makes the stop at the 37. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he could put some air under it. First, he's trying something downfield.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Carson, the deep man. With the pass, short pass to the fullback. Teague comes up to make the play at the 31. Beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
2nd and 4 coming up here.
31-yard line.
Check it. They ain't got nothing.
The Raiders come out in the quarter defense. Throwing. He was tipped. He tried to float one out there.
Tanner on the cover. Third and 4. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Come on. Don't come in the road. Oh, yo, D.
Gives the ball off. Pressure coming. Dragged down from behind. And we update our stats after that last play. Here's what he's had to endure when back to throw. Number 31 gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. The offense can't do a thing in this one, so the punter makes another appearance. He signals for a fair catch. Great coverage by the kicking team as they downed it at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, they did a heck of a job of getting down there and setting up their defense with great field position.
So they'll try to get a little breathing room here.
Be careful. Let's go. Be true.
They give it to the halfback. Douglas is there on the stop at the 8. Cross rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 8.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Defense, get ready.
Hand off to the tailback. Ward is there for the tackle at the 12-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 6-0. Raiders.
6. The Steelers, nothing.
The Raiders don't have good field position here as we begin the fourth quarter of a close game. 3rd and 3.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Ross, the deep man. Harris, the motion man. Little misdirection. Miller makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Sapp is ready to pump this one away. Number 26 looks like he's ready for the return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
They'll start the drive at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. They're going to spot this one at the 49. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Morrison makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
On the 49-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Carson, the deep man. Throws it. It's a fumble. The Raiders scoop it up. Breaking through. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Raiders. Big play with the defense stripping the ball and taking it all the way to the end zone. Attempting to make it a 14-point spread. They'll take a shot at a 2-point conversion.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go.
Mathis moves in motion. With the carry. The defense appeared to have jumped a little too soon.
Number 15.
You can't question the decision to go for 2. They just didn't call the right play, and the defense stood tall.
They won't kick the extra point. They'll go for 2 to try to make it a 14-point lead.
Go right. Let's go, 1 deep. Let's go. Defense. Watch him in.
He tucks it away.
Well, it was still the right call to go for 2 there. But the defense made a heck of a play and kept him out of the end zone.
Moore will be kicking off. Good distance. This one is fielded by number 26.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make play. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck, maybe.
Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Give it to the halfback. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Knocked away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes the throw like that.
Morrison was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's rock, man. Here we go, baby.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. He's grabbing anything that comes his way.
7-yard gain on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Closing in with the throw. This pass is incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Number 31 sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line. The Raiders will start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Blitz is coming. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Crane completes that one, and it goes for about 4 yards. Second and 7.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch screen. Don't make the play. Here we go.
The Steelers come out with 8 guys in the box. Hands it off. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. Cross battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Brooks comes up to make the play. At midfield, they completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
Ball is midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Looking for room. Ward is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Crane out of the gun. Ross in motion. It's a blitz. Gets the pass off, in and out of his hands.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. Kind of surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Third and 6. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Gets the toss to the right. Drop in the backfield for a short loss. Third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Number 26 is the deep return man. Fair catch called for.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
First and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Steps up into the pocket. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
He drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver. Tanner is there for the tackle at the 13. Clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver. He's trying to hit him right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertips, and most of the time he does it.
They'll go from the shotgun with the throw. Blair is there on the stop at the 17. They don't have to go deep to pick up first downs.
Yeah, and this quarterback makes his living with these kind of passes. He'll dink and dunk you all the way down to the end zone.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
Hand it off to the fullback. They'll spot this one at the 20-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6.
Second and 8. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play 2 quarters.
Hunt back in the shotgun. Drops back. Throwing. Owen is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line. Peterson makes the catch. No more additional yardage, though, so it'll be third down.
Third and 5. Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Hunt is right on the mark with that throw.
Third down is when you really need your quarterback to be sharp because the temptation to force something in is bigger. That time he found the right guy and he made a good throw.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Under pressure.
That was just a big-time play by the defense. They got low on the defensive line, they pushed the pocket, and they were right there to bring him down.
Second and 15.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Safety right. Be careful.
From the gun. Here comes the blitz. Incomplete. Owen Watson causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
3 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Pressure gets the pass off. He was tipped. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Number 31 will go back to accept this punt. From the 36, number 31 is tackled almost immediately at the 38. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Yeah, you see.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection.
On the ground. On the ground.
Miller is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. Cross runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
We're talking about bring it. Play it. Play it.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3.
It's showtime, baby.
Crane with a man in motion.
Watch your eyes. Watch it. Back it up, baby.
Roll back handoff. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 44. Just about a 3-yard gain. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 44-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Let's go. Let's go. We like to cut the rules. Let's go. Let's go, man. Hey, let's go one deep. Let's go now.
Right. 2 minutes left.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Don't stop. Don't stop that motion.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Brooks makes the stop before the first down is reached. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. The Steelers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Sapp comes into the game for the punt. Number 26 back to return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line.
deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Play two quarters.
Nickel back in this time. Dropping back to pass on first down. Knocked away. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Hunt with a man in motion. They'll bring the blitz. With the throw, this pass is incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. They'll go from the I formation.
Watch the snap down. Hey, watch that screen. DBs, let's go.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed. They pick up 14 yards on third down. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
The Raiders come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
Yeah, he had great coverage, but the ball should have ended up in his hands, not on the turf.
Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Drops back. Unleashes the deep ball. Almost picked off. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, you're bound to come up with one.
Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing. Blair makes the play. And that'll probably do it as they fail to convert on 4th down late in the game. First and 10.
1st and 10.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. Cross takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Ferris is there for the tackle at the 46. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37. Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. He'll just take a knee.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hunt scans the defense from the gun.
Hey, let's go.
Dropping back to pass on first down. And it's caught. Sharp stiffing. The 40. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. High stepping to the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Johnny took the short pass and just beat everyone to the end zone.
And some guys just have the ability to take something small and turn it into something huge. You know, they have that category, RAP, or yards after the catch. And that was made for guys like him.
The lineup for the extra point. The point after is good. If you're just tuning in, this has really been a great game so far, and with that touchdown, only a few points separate these two teams, and clearly this game is far from over, John.
You're absolutely right, Al. These guys are clawing and scraping, and now they're close enough to smell the victory. Good job by both the players and the coaches.
They don't have time to kick it away and go on defense, so they're going for the onside kick.
Here we go. Los Angeles recovers the onside kick. The Raiders will start this drive from the 41. He'll just take a knee. One of the better played defensive games that we've seen lately as they take it down to the final seconds, finishing less than a touchdown apart. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.